Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's racing show is sponsored by Chad Rat Construction and also Dan Henning Micro Sprint and Cage Kart Wings, along with um, along with everybody else that has sponsored this racing show. Brody Manning and Motorsports is another one. But tonight's racing show, let's get ready to get these drivers in their seats. Let's get these flags ready to be waved, and let's get ready to rock and roll. Tonight on the Jocelyn and Oliver S. Full Throttle Racing Show, we have with us Mr. Owen Sanders. Welcome to the show, Owen.
Hey, no, his name's Carson Sanders.
Carson Sanders. Sorry. Carson Sanders. Sorry about that.
You want to
Sorry
start?
about that.
Try again? You want to keep going or start?
We'll just keep going. Okay. So Carson Sanders, let's welcome you to the show. Okay. Carson, how did you end up in a race car?
Well, I watched videos of people like racing like Tanner Holmes, and my dad bought me a kid kart, and we started racing, and I liked it, and we got up into a bigger class.
Okay. So when you first started racing, Carson, were you a little bit nervous to get behind the wheel?
Yeah.
Okay. So how did you overcome the nerves to go out there and race?
You just practiced?
Yeah, I practiced a lot.
And you started trusting yourself.
Okay. So Carson, okay. So with your racing career, Carson, have you had a lot of success as a race car driver?
Yeah.
Okay. What's some of the big races that you've actually won in your career?
The Nebraska kart shootout. I won the points at Newton Speedway.
No, well, kart club, not
Newton Kart Club.
Okay. So Carson, go ahead.
A few races. I mean, like just regular weekend races.
Okay. So Carson, okay. When you go out and race and you win races, what's it like to win races as a race car driver?
Feel happy, fun to win and stuff.
How do you celebrate your victories, Carson?
I like put my hand out of the car and just like stick it out.
Okay.
Get on the wing.
Yeah, get on the wing sometimes.
Okay, Carson, let's talk about your racing number now. How did that come about?
So my brother started at 25, and then my other brother started at 24, and then my sister went to 23, and my parents thought it was a good number to go to 22.
Okay. So Carson, number 22, very famous number in NASCAR. That used to be driven by Sterling Marlin back in the day, and then Ward Burton also. So Carson, so who do you look up to as a race car driver?
Kyle Larson, Tanner Holmes.
Have you met those guys yet?
Yes.
So what's it like to meet Kyle Larson?
It's fun. It's cool to see what he's like and stuff.
He's actually raced with Owen Larson multiple times.
Yeah.
Okay. So Carson, who's all on your racing crew?
My mom, my dad, and my family.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you this question, Mike. What's it like to be his crew chief?
For the most part, it's good. There's a lot of stuff. He's still kind of at a young age where there's a lot of stuff he just doesn't always see, but it's good. I know I enjoy it working on his cars, and then he just gets in and drives them.
Okay. So Carson, do you help work on your race cars also?
Yeah, sometimes a lot.
Okay, so what's your favorite job working on the car?
Probably cleaning it.
Washing the tires.
Yeah, washing the tires.
He's learning. He's learning how to do a few things here and there.
Okay. So Carson, okay. Do you have any big races on your calendar that you're looking forward to racing in this year?
All the nationals, the Nebraska race,
King of the Corn at
King of
Newton.
Corn.
So I got a question for you, Carson and Mike. Are you guys planning on coming up to Pluses this year and competing in the Battle of the Bull Ring at the end of the year?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, that's actually on our schedule for the end of. I think that's races in September, October.
Yeah, September.
September. Last year we had to miss it. We had a wedding, but this year for sure it is definitely on our schedule.
Okay. So Carson, do you have a racing nickname?
Martian.
The Martian. Why do they call you the Martian?
He probably don't even know. We just used to call, even when he's little, I used to call him Carson the Martian, and that was it.
Okay. So Carson, what's some other racing you like to watch?
Sprint cars and midgets.
Okay. So Carson, okay. Who do you have for sponsors on your race car?
More and More Contracting, Hobby Haven, P&P, Small Engine, AJ Anderson, Real Estate, Iowa RC Outlaws, Ballard Industries, Mac Tools, CMK Auto Glass, Light and Speedway, MNCC Lawnmaster, and
Jake Wiggs Racing.
Jake Wiggs Racing.
I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Hopefully we didn't miss any, but I think that's all of them.
You guys got a lot of sponsors.
Yeah, we do. It's just this year though, a lot of them.
Are you guys looking for more sponsors?
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you get time, reach out to Mike Sanders and Carson Sanders, to help Carson out with his racing career. So, Carson, do you have any wild stories you'd like to share with us about your racing career?
My first slip.
Tell about it.
So we were racing. It was nationals, and we were doing like a practice race or something.
They did an inverted start.
And I started dead last because like the fast people started in the back and slow people started in the front. And we were going the front straight away. I hopped somebody's tire. Flipped.
Oh, did you get hurt at all, Carson?
No.
Okay. So, Carson, does your dad give you a pep talk before you get behind the wheel to go out and race?
Yeah.
So what's some of the messages he gives you?
He says, "Good luck, be safe, love you.
Be smart, good friends."
Okay. So Carson, okay. So what other races are you planning on racing this year?
Well, the tracks we're planning on hitting is English Creek and Newton Kart Club. That's our two home tracks. That's where we race at the most. Thunder Hill in Wisconsin. Okay. The Cedar Lake indoor race they have in October.
Okay.
We race in the winter at Emma, which is in Missouri. Okay. We may go to Doe Run. Where else did we race? Or on a schedule? Plessis. Yep. And Delaware.
Nebraska.
Okay.
And then the two races in Nebraska.
Okay. So Carson, what is your favorite racetrack that you've ever raced on?
Probably Newton Kart Club.
Okay. What's your least favorite track?
I don't really have one. I like all of them, but some I had bad luck at, but I like all of them mostly. Okay. So when you're out there racing, Carson, what's your favorite type of track to race on? Do you like a dry slick track, a wet heavy track, or do you just like, a really, really dusty track? I like probably like a wet heavy track.
Okay. All righty. Okay. So Carson, do you have anything you'd like to say to the kids out there to help get them behind the wheel of a race car?
No.
No.
You got no advice? Just Just
Yeah,
stick with it
with
and
it.
trust yourself.
Yeah, basically.
So Carson and Mike, I'm going to go ahead in this portion of the show. I'm going to go ahead and throw the mic over to you guys. If you guys have any questions for me, you guys can definitely ask away.
Did you race?
I never raced. I was a racing fan for 30 plus years.
Who's your favorite driver?
Kyle Larson right now is.
Mm,
We like Kyle.
yeah, I like Kyle Larson.
One of the kids that Carson races with is a graphic designer for Hendrix right now. So it's kind of cool.
Okay, cool. So Carson, I have one for you. Have you ever raced with Brexton Bush?
Yes.
Oh, you went away.
Hold on, guys. How's he to race against?
Hard, fast.
I think we only raced against him once at a English Creek Nationals, maybe. I don't know if we've raced against him much, but we're at a lot of tracks together when he comes to the Midwest. Usually for a 2-week span, we see all those guys.
So do you get a chance to sit down and talk to Kyle at all or not?
No.
No, not really. Just say hi and when he was here for Nationals, he was also racing at the Knoxville Nationals, so his time was really, really tight.
Okay. So Carson, where do you want to be at in when you grow older? Where do you want to race?
Probably a sprint car or a late model.
Okay. So do you have any other questions for me, Carson and Mike?
Now.
How about you, Mike?
No, just want to say thank you for having us on the show. It's really, it's pretty cool what you do. You get all these a lot of young kids on there to, kind of talk to them and get information from them. That's really neat.
Yes, not a problem. Towards the midpoint of your season, I would love to have you guys back on here again to kind of give us an update as to what's going on with Carson's racing calendar.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll have to do that.
Well, and will you be at Do you go to Plessis? Will you be there?
I do. I do. I was there quite a bit last year. I'm trying to get there quite a bit this year, but we'll see what happens. It's just all up in the air right now. Like I said, I would love to get over there weekly.
Okay. Because I think we have on our schedule, we have one like weekly race, and then they have that is it Bull in the Ring or?
The Bull Ring Nationals, yes.
Nationals, we have that on our schedule.
Yeah. Yep, and this is going to be a really awesome Bull Ring Nationals because, again, this was the last year that Mike Stoffren is doing the day-to-day operations of things.
Nice. Yeah, so we'd like to get up there for that.
Yeah, because he's still going to be the promoter, but the day-to-day stuff he's turning over to somebody else starting next year. So,
good deal.
Yeah, but I want to thank you guys for being on the racing show with me tonight, talking to us about your racing career, Carson and Mike. Like I said, thank you again. Do you guys have a racing page that the racing fans can follow you guys on?
We really don't right now. Basically, it's all on my Facebook page and my wife's Facebook page.
Okay.
So we just keep it under that.
Okay.
It's easier for family to follow and stuff.
Okay. So everybody go hit up Mike Sanders on Facebook so you can follow Carson's racing career. Definitely. But like I said, thank you again, guys. I will give you a call in a little bit to thank you in person. You guys can step out. Thanks again.
All right. Have a good one.
You too. Thank you.
Did we hang up?
Nope, you're still there.
I don't know how to hang it up. I'm sure he can edit it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Carson Sanders on the racing show with us tonight. But little racing news update for you there. Alex Palou picked up the Grand Prix at Indianapolis in the Indianapolis 500 is fast approaching. Also, ladies and gentlemen, qualifying is coming up. Also, ladies and gentlemen, coming up this week starts qualifying for the Indy 500. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Brad Keselowski picked up the win in Darlington after Chris Buescher and Tyler Reddick got into a on-track incident. So congratulations to Brad Keselowski. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have a good night. Catch you later. Another episode of the Josh Nolan and Oliver Russ Full Throttle Racing Show #1 on YouTube. And if you would like to sponsor a racing show or be on a racing show, feel free to call us or text us at 712-209-7138, or you can email us at jjnolan151@gmail.com. So with that being said, have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.